A Closer Look is a series on my blog which spotlights young men and women in the worlds of media, business, and other creative career pursuits. I have been writing all my life, literally. I have books from like 5th grade of poems and just songs I made. Some very impressive for that age, I'm not gonna lie. And did I specifically know that I wanted to be a musician? No. I was very shy back then, and I didn't think I was an in-front person. I always thought I was an in-back. So my aspirations was to be like a school counselor or something. But I just took the initiative that, I love music and I have a lot of talent, I believe. So I just say, hey, let's do this. Let's push this forward. I study sociology. I love people. I love to know why people are this way, their environmental, settings. So when I went to school, I knew something was bigger for me more than like a regular 9 to 5. But I went to school and I was just like, hey, I'm still not this in-front person, although I started to gain my confidence. But I was just like, oh, I'm not this person. But then closer and closer to graduation, I was like, man, like I really have the ability to really do this. And I do love music. I've always loved music. So I kind of figured out my last year that I really didn't want to use my degree. And that's how it ended up being. My family, actually, that's one of my like sore spots because my family either they don't know, either they aren't really receptive, or either they're totally opposite, which is like, yes, I love this. My family comes in all flavors. The most important person was my mom. It was really hard for me to tell her. You would think just making things that you love would be easy, but rap in an African household, oh my gosh. Where's the money coming from? Where's this? Where's that? Are you talking about drugs? Are you talking about gangs? It was really, really, really hard to break it down to her. She's being receptive now. I think she still has this idea that it's not a reality until I probably make like, $100 million. But I did tell them, which was the biggest part of it all. And the people that do love it, they love it. And the people who don't love it, they're gonna be there. When I first posted a serious freestyle, because I think probably a year before that, I had posted a very non-serious freestyle, and everybody was like, oh, you got the voice for it, blah, blah, blah. And then it took me a while to actually be serious. But some of my friends were like, oh, I thought this was a joke. Some people, it was a shock. It definitely was a shock. But I wasn't like saying lame bars. So it was just like, oh, wow, like this is different for you. You know what I'm saying? Either way, look where I am now. So it's a blessing. That day I had a headache, a bad one, a bad headache. I don't know if it was the nerves or what it was, but I had a bad headache, and I didn't even have like, that wasn't even a platform for my original music. It was like a cipher, but it was just a time to prove myself as a rapper. One thing about me is that, my body will feel nerves, but I'll always tell myself I'm not scared. God didn't give me the spirit of fear, okay? And I just went with it. I said it in my head multiple times, and I knew that, hey, like you really know how to rap, and you really have loved this for a very long time. And go up there, show them what you got, do this for you. And that's exactly what happened, and it was fantastic. It was probably the best moments of my life, really. That process took longer than I anticipated, because I'm very you could say I'm a perfectionist. For somebody who was a rookie, I just wanted to really show my craft. Dropping an EP as a new rapper, I think is very is just very unlikely, especially with 4 songs. It was very scary. It was like I was pregnant and I was having a baby. I'm not gonna lie to you. I made all my engineers hold hands, and we prayed that mixtape out. But it was very exciting. The reception was crazy. I didn't understand why the reception was so crazy, but I think it was just a blessing. It really was, and I'm genuinely grateful that people just love what I do, because for a new person in rap, it really went crazy.
As we proceed to give you what you need. This is what y'all been waiting for. This is what y'all been waiting for.
Check me out, look. I'm coming through clean off the set. They looking at me like the next. It's something when he hit the metal. The tea met the kettle. I think yet the best.
Oh man, that movie, I said that movie. Well, yes, that movie was crazy. Just the beginning, just like sketching out the concept. I knew exactly what I wanted, and then my videographer also helped me put every idea into life. We were both very underground people. He's doing his thing though, but we were both very underground people, and you know, we worked together to get props. You know, he wasn't the type of person like, oh, well, you need to pay for this, that, and the third. He helped me with some props. We went on Amazon, got every little thing that we could. We just wanted to really like exemplify the story with animation, with colors, with you know, different stages of hip hop. I don't know if people peeped like just the beginning of just being in the ciphers, and every part of that video had a message, and I really wanted to put that point across. It was such an amazing experience. I love videos. I definitely, if not just for myself, for other people, want to be a creative director, because that was the greatest process ever. It was so cool. Ooh, wow, okay. That speaks to me the most. I would say That Bounce. Only because it showed some elements of me, which is especially the little singing part in the beginning of the song. The message of the song was definitely a needed thing. It was so short, but it was definitely a needed thing, especially for the industry. I'm very big on, you know, not selling your soul and being authentic and being real. So that song really resonated with me, definitely. Do what you want, basically. And what I mean by that is the reason why it took me so long and I named it finally is because I was so worried. I was so worried that my style wasn't gonna resonate in this, you know, generation. I was so worried that, you know, people wouldn't listen to it. I was so worried about just how it was gonna be, because even for somebody who was new, I had an ear, I had a good ear. So if something didn't sound right, if the mix didn't sound right, if this was too high pitched, even if I didn't know the lingo, I would be like, oh, this is not good. Sometimes I felt like I didn't even know how to express that because I didn't know the certain like technicalities. But it's definitely do what your heart feels, and don't try to think that you can cater to everybody, because you can't. You can only cater to the audience who wants to listen to you, and be grateful for the 1, 2, 3 people that do. And I think with this process, it was just unapologetically me. And I am so happy about that mixtape. I'm not even gonna lie. Sometimes I feel like I will, but sometimes I feel like I set the bar for myself for the future. But I definitely took that, just being yourself, being authentic, not being, you know, a bitch, but you could still put your point across and do your work, grow relationships with the people that you're working with, you know, tell them they're doing a great job when they are doing a great job, and that's it. I highly think it's important to put in my music because in the end of the day, all of this could be gone, including the rap. My faith is what brought me here. My faith is what encouraged me. Let me tell you, I really had to like sit down with God and be like, I need strength right now to do this. I need to get away from anything else that's distracting me. It's me and you. We going to these shows together. It's me and you. You're going to be right there with me as I rap, and I know you're going to give me the strength to do it, and he does every single time. So I definitely think it's important to implement my faith in everything I do because my faith is what got me here, and it is what encouraged me, and it makes me go on every single day because rap is not an easy industry to be in at all. So I would never be the type of person that will ever forget, and I don't want to be that person. So I definitely think it's so important. It is so important. It keeps me sane. Of course, everybody knows I love Jay-Z. I love Jay-Z. I love him. Also, Common. I love Common so much. For females, Lauryn Hill. I love her so much. And the fact that some people actually compared me to her is crazy because I would have never guessed that in a million years. But I think it's just the authenticity. Like, I feel as though, maybe. Missy Elliott. I love her. I love her. She is so creative. She is so, like, and she never had to beef. She never had to, like, be anybody else. She never had to try to, like, be anything to prove herself. She was just unapologetically herself. She was creative. Who else? In today's age of rap, I would say Rhapsody, Tierra Whack, Lady London, Jadakiss, oh my gosh, who else? Joey Badass. Yes. Oh, okay, this is a great question. There's this girl named Lady London who raps so good, and I feel like she's so intelligent, and I feel like I love intelligence, and I try to put intelligence in my raps as well. I feel like it'll be a very good collabo. For singers, I want to work with Erykah Badu. That would be dope. I want to work with Lauryn Hill. Who else? Definitely Tierra Whack. I love her so much. Rhapsody, of course. Jay-Z, of course. I know Jay-Z, that's gonna be, I'll get there. I won't say it's far-fetched, but I'll get there. Even producers-wise, Pharrell, Timbaland, Just Blaze, I definitely want to work with them. J. Cole will be cool. Kendrick will be cool. J.I.D. will be cool. Man, I can't even think of everybody off my head, but yeah, just some really cool, creative people. I would love to work with them. And, Foxy Brown and Lil' Kim. And I definitely love them both equally because people like to try to compare the two. They're both great. But those are the people that really, like, shaped me, I believe. My overall career goal is just to be an overall artist, tap into anything that I can. Definitely I love rap. The rap is probably my first love, but I definitely do want to sing more. I definitely do want to songwrite for people. I do want to direct videos. I've even thought of, I do definitely want to do acting. I feel like I'll be perfect. I just want to do anything surrounding the arts. Fashion line one day. I know it's a lot of stuff, but I think I could do it all because it's possible. I think it's just like stepping stones. Every goal I reach, I can reach another one. I just wanna be a creative and tap into anything that has to do with the arts. Definitely. Oh boy, I like to pray. Hello. They're gonna be like, girl, you talking about God, praying all the time. But what else makes me happy? I just like to jot things down, just things that I feel, not necessarily in rhyme, but I just like to jot things down. I'm a big journal person. I love listening to music, and just even if it's instrumentals, I love jazz. I'm such a weirdo. I love everything, but I love jazz. Like I would just listen to straight instrumentals and just vibe out. You can stay connected with me on Instagram on ILL.NATA. And what's new? I do have a new single called Sway. It's really, really fun. It's a really fun track. I am working on a project, a big one that I want to drop next year. Kind of just want to sum up my whole year of rapping, man. It's only been a cool year of me dropping music, and it's been fantastic. Wow, the only thing I would say is believe in your craft. You know what I'm saying? The rap industry could be draining. It could be hard. You're seeing every type of rapper. You're seeing the boot band. You're seeing the trap. We're living in a world of social media. And even though one thing is a wave, even if you're opposite of it, or maybe you are the wave, but always try to have something that makes you stick out like a sore thumb. And do not trade in. I know I say this stuff a lot, but don't sell yourself or sell your soul, or do not trade in a part of you that you know that you don't want to trade in just for this. Because in the end of the day, you're gonna go far if this is for you. If this is your destiny, it'll take you somewhere, and you don't have to do anything unlegitimate for your purpose to be fulfilled. And man, have fun. It doesn't have to feel like homework. Sometimes it feels like homework. Sometimes it feels like you're doing this to cater people. But remember why you started, because you loved it, and you wanted to make it, and you wanted to share it. And regardless of people's opinions, just remember this is what you love. And God willing, it'll take you to a place where you get paid for it. And so do your thing, man.
Wow. That was great.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.